Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to Circle Time with Mrs. T. And guess what? My cousin Kim is with us today. Can you say hi?
Hola, muchachos.
We are going to read some fun stories today about some wild things. So we thought it would be fun to make a mask and make it kind of wild and kind of silly. So we have some horns,
Cuernos.
and some mouths,
Bocas.
and teeth,
Dientes.
and some eyeballs.
Ojos.
And if you want to add some hair, we might just add a little bit of hair.
Y un poquito de pelo.
Okay, now to keep it all together, we got to use some glue. So I'm going to start with gluing some eyes on. How about you, Kim?
Yo voy a hacer una máscara.
And see, mine is solid, so it doesn't have an opening in the middle. So we'll compare these when we're all done. All right, so I'm going to get some yellow eyes on there and a mouth. And I have a friend over here who's showing us his monster mask.
Ay, qué bonita.
I've got a mouth on mine. Let me get some teeth. And we can see if we can make a wild, silly mask. There's some teeth. Oh, and I think I'll put a horn on too. How's yours coming, Kim?
Muy bien. También me faltan los cuernos.
I
y un poquito
like
de pelo.
All right, I'm going to put some horns on mine. And I'm going to try and crinkle some of my paper. And boys and girls, you can always do this art project at home. You can ask your mom and dad if they can get some paper plates and cut some different shapes out to do an eyes, a nose, and a mouth. So let's see, I crinkled this up. All right. And I think I'm going to put a little bit of hair on here. Let's see. Got my glue.
Qué creativa. Yeah.
All right.
Tú también.
Got some little hair here. What color hair should I do? Should I try a yellow? This is yellow. How do you say yellow in Spanish?
Amarillo.
Nice.
Amarillo.
Okay, I think I'm about done with mine. What do you think?
Casi. Yo estoy
All right. What do you think of mine, boys and girls?
terminando.
Let's take a look at yours, Kim. Wow.
Grr.
Roar.
Grr.
All right, now we are going to get ready to read our story. Kim, do you want to show them the story?
Sí, hoy vamos a leer ¿Dónde viven los monstruos? Escrito por ¿dónde está la página? Ok, escrito por Morris Sendak. La noche que Max se puso un traje de lobo y comenzó a hacer una travesura. Tras otra, su mamá le dijo, «Eres un monstruo». Y Max le contestó, «Te voy a comer». Y lo mandaron a la cama sin cenar. Esa noche, en la habitación de Max, nació un bosque. Y el bosque creció. Y creció hasta que el techo se cubrió de enredaderas. Y las paredes se transformaron en el mundo a su alrededor. Y de repente apareció un océano y Max navegando en su bote y navegó día y noche. Durante varias semanas y casi más de un año hacia donde viven los monstruos. Y cuando llegó al lugar donde viven los monstruos, estos emitieron unos horribles rugidos y crujieron sus afilados dientes y lo miraron con ojos centelleantes y le mostraron sus terribles garras. Hasta que Max dijo, ¡quietos! Y los tomó con el truco mágico. de mirarlos fijamente y los ojos sin pestañear, y se asustaron tanto que dijeron que él era el monstruo más monstruo de todos. Y lo nombraron rey de todos los monstruos. Y ahora, gritó Max, que comiencen los festejos. Qué divertido. Basta ya, gritó Max y ordenó a los monstruos que se fueran a la cama sin cenar. Y Max, el rey de todos los monstruos, se sintió solo y deseó estar en su lugar donde hubiera alguien que lo quisiera más que a nadie. De repente, desde el otro lado del mundo, le llegó un rico olor a comida y renunció a ser rey del lugar donde viven los monstruos. Pero los monstruos gritaron, por favor, no te vayas. Te comeremos. Bueno, en verdad te queremos. Y lo cual Max respondió, no. Los monstruos emitieron unos horribles rugidos y crujieron a sus afilados dientes y lo miraron con unos ojos centelleantes y le mostraron sus terribles garras. Pero Max subió a su bote y se despidió de ellos. Y navegó de regreso casi más de un año por varias semanas y durante todo un día, hasta llegar a la noche a su propia habitación donde encontró su cena, que aún estaba caliente.
How'd you like our first story, boys and girls? I hope you really enjoyed it in Spanish. Did you learn some more words? What do you think? How do you say dance in Spanish?
Baile or bailar.
Ah, because I think they did a lot of dancing in that story. So you got to meet our monsters from where the wild things are. Now we are going to make a crazy wild thing cookie. So what do you think, Kim? We've got our cookie.
Ay, qué rico. Me encantan las galletas.
And we have icing. And icing is going to be what makes our little things stick. So we've got some eyes. And we have some M&Ms. We could make that as a mouth, or you could even use that for eyes. And we have some little red vines that we can make into a mouth or do some hair. So let's get started. You ready? All right.
Estoy lista.
Put some icing on my cookie.
Yo tengo ganas de comer la galleta.
It looks delicious already. I think I'm going to use some of these eyes on my cookie.
Yo voy a poner una boca.
You know what? We have 2 eyes, but I'm going to give my wild thing a few more eyes. Maybe I'll do 4 eyes. There we go. And I think I'll try a mouth. How do you say red in Spanish, Kim?
Rojo.
Okay,
Rojo.
so I have a red mouth.
Yo tengo una nariz verde.
So
Green.
I'm going to do maybe a little thing right there. What do you think, boys and girls? Should I add some M&Ms, give it some color? Okay, I'm going to add a green. I think my cookie's done. How is your cookie coming? Oh, I like your mouth.
La mía también.
Ah, what do you think, boys and girls? Do you like our wild cookies?
¿Se puede comer?
I love it. Oh, yes, let's take a bite of our wild cookie. Delicious. I like it. All right. Our next story is going to be Where the Wild Things Are again, but this time it's going to be in English. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew, and it grew, and it grew until the ceiling hung with vines, and the walls became the world all around. An ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through a night and day, and in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. When he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and they gnashed their terrible teeth, and they rolled their terrible eyes, and they showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still," and he tamed them with a magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened, and they called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all the wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. Oh, look at all that dancing, and more dancing, and even more dancing, and there's Max, the king of the wild things. Now stop, Max said, and he sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, from far across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being the king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. And he sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day, and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. Hi, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed our stories in Spanish and in English today. Can you give my cousin Kim a big round of applause?
Gracias.
All right, we're going to sing a goodbye song. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye for now, my friends. So long, farewell, until we meet again. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Bye.